Hey guys, in today's class, I will talk about why you are not making money on arbitrage or why you're not making money online. All right. Now, I've seen so many things, I've shared so many strategies, I've done so many things, read so many comments from different people. I can really tell why many people are not making money when it comes to arbitrage, when it comes to doing stuff online. All right. But I'll be using in this case arbitrage, okay, which is more like buying USDT or buying assets at a lower price and selling at a higher price. Okay, I've been doing arbitrage for the past 5 years right now. Okay, so we started buying when dollars was about 300 nairas, 350. I created inner circle when dollars was even less than 300. So arbitrage I've been doing it for a very long time. Okay, the first reason why people do not make money on arbitrage is because they try to do everything. Now, one thing you don't understand is that there are so many types of arbitrage. There's gift card arbitrage, there's dollar arbitrage, there's crypto arbitrage, there's e-commerce arbitrage. There are so many of them. You cannot do everything. There's even for airdrops. There's even for signals. Okay, there are so many of them, and you cannot do everything. You need to focus where you have the highest strength. Some people are trying to do everything. Today you get into gift cards. Tomorrow you ask for airdrops. Next tomorrow you look for way to buy dollars at good rates. Another time you look for e-commerce. Everything you find is what you want to do. Okay. And if you have that kind of attitude, trust me, you will never make any money, or you would make very little amount of profits. Okay. I've actually done everything, but I have areas where I'm very strong at. Okay, for example, I'm a merchant on several platforms. So I've been doing P2P for over 5 years right now. Okay, and I trade on P2P a lot, and I also make money on the P2P. I started with Binance P2P, went to Bybit, went to KuCoin, like now even on many other platforms, even the no ones, local coin swap, many of them. So every day there are orders. So there are areas where you have to be strong at. So one big reason why people don't make money from these things is because they try to do everything. Choose one. Try to choose one. If you want to focus on P2P, bring out your time and learn P2P. You don't need huge amount of monies. You don't need huge amount of monies. I'm coming to other sections why you're not making profits. But the first thing is that choose one. If gift card is what you want, you have experience on gift card, beautiful. There are people who started buying gift cards in Mexico, selling in the US online, and they don't have to travel. The people who start buying the gift cards in Dubai, selling in different countries, you have to be searching out for different rates. Okay, I have good amount of gift card contents, and you can try to check them out, and then you can know what is actually good for you. The most important thing is that you have to choose one. There's also dollar arbitrage, checking out for apps where you can buy dollars at good rate. You have to actually just choose one. Okay, don't try to do everything. When you have chosen one and started growing your small money, small capital, you now have money to get into other bigger things. But people will say, the profit is too small, I don't want to do it, that small profit is what will actually amount to thousands, hundreds, and millions of naira. When I started trading P2P, I was making only 200 naira per day, 200 naira every day. Like for like the first 1 month, I started trading P2P. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, but when I added more money, it started increasing and increasing and increasing. And of course, a point came where you can even take it as a source of livelihood. Okay, I started diversifying into other things. It is actually beautiful. So choose one thing actually. All right, please. This is the first thing I actually want to. I know many people are on this table, so you are confused. You don't know what to do, but choose one thing. Choose one aspect. Okay. Now the second reason I've actually written them down is waiting for signs. There are many people and they don't believe anything. They just want to see me do it practically before they actually believe that people can make money from it. People, they want to see me transfer money from one account to another account, and of course withdraw it and see the profit, and they will be happy that they are making that. Oh, it's working. So let me tell you something that you don't understand. Many of the videos I actually create are very, very valuable for people who are already into the business. For example, let me take for example the P2P content I create. People who are already into P2P business find it so valuable. I have many of them. I even want to create a school, a small school for P2P merchants, right? You know, that I've not put them together, but in the next few weeks, I'll be putting them together. By God's grace, I'll put them together, and I'll try to bring all the merchants I have in one group. Okay, but there are people who these people who are on P2P find my P2P content so valuable. And but if you are not on if you're not a merchant, and I'm talking about P2P business, you might just think it doesn't make any sense, it's not true, and it doesn't work. But you don't know that these things are very valuable just because you're not in the field. For example, when I shared gift cards content about how to buy gift cards at good rates and resell, there are people who are already in the gift card business. They keep messaging me till today. But because you have no idea of how it works, you're seeing it for the very first time and you don't believe that it's working. And of course, that's why I always mention, before you actually do anything, make sure you have basic knowledge. Before you start doing arbitrage, make sure you have basic knowledge. If not, you just think everything is not true. Okay. So that is one thing about this are the other side of people. They want to see, they're waiting for the signs to be complete before they take action. Meanwhile, they don't know that people are actually making huge monies. If I come to my WhatsApp, I have over 2,000 messages on WhatsApp that I've not even replied. Many of them wants to gift me, want to send me gifts. Many of them are coming there to share testimonies, how much they've made, this, that, and all of that. These are people who are already into the business. Many of them are asking me what payment method to use and all of that. But there's a reason why many times I don't respond to all of the messages because I don't have the time. This shows that it is very valuable to many people, but not you. Okay, it's still valuable to a lot of people, but actually not you because you have not actually you are still making mistake with the first sign I shared, which is choosing one particular thing. For example, maybe you are into shoe business online, maybe offline. Outside of social media, you are into shoe business and you came online and you saw me talking about where to buy shoe at a cheaper rate, you'll be so interested because you are already into the shoe business. But if you are not into the shoe business and you come online and I'm telling you that you can buy shoe from this place for 3,000 and you can go and resell this shoe maybe for 3,300, you would say this is not actually working, but definitely it is working. And one of the reasons why I don't actually show everything, no profit system, all of that is because YouTube has strict laws for those things. If you follow me formally, I have over 1,300 videos, and I had to remove many of them because of the new laws on YouTube. So the main things we don't share, and the main things that you will now have to go and find out yourself. All you need is a tip. You need an idea to grow your already existing business. Now, if you know you want to learn arbitrage, I would just advise you go and get basic knowledge of how arbitrage works before you come to consume content that are advanced, because I consider my content advanced. All right, so it is very valuable to people who are already into the field. Now, the third reason why you're not making any money from arbitrage or making money online is because you are starting too big. You just want to put in big money at once. You are only concerned about big profits. All right, you have not actually thought, okay, I can start by making 100 naira, 50 naira, 200 naira. Yeah, it's small money, but when you have, for example, let me use arbitrage scanner that I use. Okay, now this arbitrage scanner, it's not 100% um it's not 100% guaranteed. Okay, but there are days I can actually use $50 to trade and I will earn $2. Now, if $50 can give me two, maybe $100 will give me four. But some people just want to start with $1,000. They don't want to start with the little ones. But when you start with little amount of money, it grows your confidence. That is how it grew my confidence. I was able to pay for plans, grow, use monies, do other things. All right. Let me use P2P for example. When I started trading P2P for the very first time, that was on Binance. I used 50,000 naira to start, and I was making only 200 naira. And in fact, the 50,000 naira I started with was not my own. Okay, I just saw the strategy and I was using it. Then I was not a merchant. I was just trying to, okay, merchant. I was a merchant, but the merchant system was actually free. Not like now you need to deposit some monies. Okay, so I started with little monies. Before you know it, I was growing from 200, 400, 800 daily. Okay, and at some point, it was like we were growing on the platform. Many of the merchants started raising their capital into millions. And today, if you go there, many people are using 23 million naira to do business on Binance P2P, even on Bybit, KuCoin, many of them. They did not borrow the money, they started growing it from small. So if you have a system, some people they have strategies that give them small profits, but they ignore it and they want to get into strategies that will give them big money. Okay, my advice for you is that if something can give you $1, that same thing can give you $10. All you have to do is to be consistent there, learn all the things you need to know about it, and grow. You know, and of course, make research, learn what is working, the latest strategy in this field, and just diversify. Before you know it, in a month, you have gotten $30, and that is cool. You can reinvest your monies into your business, or you can decide to keep it as profit or pay for higher plans or do something else. Never disregard small profits, because it is the small drops that makes an ocean. All right, you must have heard that quote before. Now, these are for the people who they need big money. That another set of people who just want it fast. I'm teaching. Sometimes I'll be talking about P2P. Somebody will be asking, why can't you just buy the dollars at 1 3 directly? Any platform that allows you buy dollars at 1 3 directly, which is not a P2P platform, is probably false. All right, and I will not share such platforms here. All right, I will not. You have to. What I share is strategy. You have to negotiate the money. You have to. You will see other merchants there. You are actually going to create your own adverts and all of that. Buying dollars directly at very good rate can actually get you into trouble, because the platform will likely most likely be false, because many people will be using it. All right, so remove any mentality of get rich quick scheme. Stop jumping from one platform, unknown platforms, to another. Learn the strategy and just know that there's no free money anywhere. You have to work for it. That is why it is difficult. All right, so that is the third reason why many people do not make money. They just want it big. They don't want to start small. They want to start with huge monies, and they are not even getting it correctly. All right, now one other reason is no research. There are people who they don't make any research. They only come to discourage other people. They will be like, I sure this thing is working. They don't make research. Okay, you have learned something is working. You have to improve your knowledge about the field. Every day I research on P2P businesses, stocks, investing, gift card arbitrage. Where is it so cheaper? You have to go deep. Go talk to chat gpt, talk to different of your friends who live in different countries. Ask them for rates. You will get the rate, so that if you're watching content online, you know exactly what to do. There are some people I don't even need to tell them anything. All I need to just show them is the platform. They know what to do. They don't need 100% information. They just need 70% information. They will go and find the 30% by themselves. There's some platform I will mention. I will not mention the card that works here, but that is all people need. Some people just want 70% of the information. They will go and sort out the remaining 30% by themselves, or they will go and find out what cards work and what cards do not work. All right. So I'll be leaving you here, guys. Of course, I mentioned 4 reasons why people actually don't make money when it comes to arbitrage, and I just hope you can find where you're not doing so well among these 4 reasons and try to correct them. Now, if you think I've not mentioned your problems, some problems you are facing, go down in the comment section and write, this is my reason. This is, report yourself. All right, so I'll be seeing you on the next one, guys. Have a very wonderful day.